Mm-hmm.
So the smudge tool, I'll just bring it back up the way you were seeing it before. The smudge tool was in here, and I can change the size of that brush. So I can play around with somebody's head. I can move things around. There's a blur tool in there where I can actually rub something out, or like make it a little softer. So here I can spot blur something. So it's a way of kind of faking faking depth of field.
Okay.
So that's what the blur tool can do.
Okay.
And then the sharpen tool does the opposite of blur tool. But as you can tell, it doesn't do that great of a job. So you should try to avoid it and using it a lot.
All right.
Okay, moving on. I'm going to go back to something that's... Alright, so I'll go back to this image here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've got a vignette that's already on there, but that's for my camera. I had a hood on my camera that created that vignette. If I wanted to create that vignette here, I could do that here by burning the edges. So I can change the size of my burn tool. I tend to like things with a big burn when I'm on it. My exposure here, I can turn that up. So I can burn my edges in. That was on the midtones, but here in the shadows I should be able to actually slowly burn that up. So normally this works a bit more effectively than that. What am I doing wrong? But I can also do that with the paintbrush tool if it's not coming in as dark as I'd like it to be. So burning and dodging, it's like the traditional photographic technique here. This is probably not the best image to try to burn and dodge in because it's pretty bright. But
so the darker the better?
It really depends on what you're trying to do. I was trying to create a manual vignette with the burn tool, but I'll try it on highlights. Just didn't think it was going to work. It's just too bright. So it's using that color range there to.
What's wrong with it? Oh yeah.
To let me create a manual vignette.
Sweetheart, I think that's the most beautiful email I've ever sent in my life.
I can also make it
a
bit bigger.
For you, although children on a maths challenge is probably not the sort of thing you want in your
So you can kind of do it with a
But
couple
hey,
clicks.
I'm not complaining.
The person will be able to download them as attachments.
So I just go send now, so I'm just checking that they're all there.
That's
I don't know what that
probably
trade's
not
doing,
the
I really
neatest
don't wanna
vignette
know.
I've ever done in my entire life, but it's one way of
There
doing
you
it.
go, and she'll have
Pen tool does exactly what it sounds like. It's for drawing vector shapes, but if I'm going to draw a vector shape, I'm not going to do it in Photoshop. I'm going to do it in Adobe Illustrator.
Oh.
It just does it better. I'd rather export into there. I already talked about the type tool. This is the path selection tool and the direct selection tool. They're meant to really work with those line segments that we're talking about. This is your shape creation tool.
really do.
You can also grab other things that are in the other shapes.
Okay.
Hi. This is just a general move tool. Helps you reposition the image in your artboard.
Oh, okay.
And then, lastly, on that palette is the zoom tool. If you wanted to zoom out, you just hit the minus button.
Okay.
So I know that there's a lot more that it does, but we're just trying to. There's a lot of things to play with.
Yeah,
And
yeah.